What's up, YouTube? I've got a 2022 Yamaha YZ125 right here in the garage, and I just wanted to do a walk around video, talk about the bike, discuss some of the changes, discuss some of the things I've heard, what I've learned from just working on this. I've just swapped the springs out on the suspension, and talk about some rumors and some other stuff like that. And I was going to take this thing outside so I'd have better lighting, but it's super cold here today in Appalachia, so I just kind of set up a couple lights and I'm gonna shoot this right here in the workshop. So let's get into it. So firstly, we've got a brand new 2022 YZ125, guys. After 16 years, they updated the bike. And I have to say, like, I was hyped about this. I didn't think Yamaha would ever do this. I really didn't. They proved me wrong. I was excited about the bike. I knew they could have had years of R&D and learning from KTM that they could have put into this machine. And I mean, some things it seems like they did, and some things it seems like they didn't. So first of all, the styling is awesome. The bike looks sweet. I love the shroud. I love the side panels. I mean, I like it all. It's clean. I love that they go with so much blue. I love the color. It's a sweet looking bike. Now, you'd be surprised, there is a lot of stuff on this bike that is pretty much the same as the old model. I've been told the frame is exactly the same. It's exactly the same as the old frame, which goes back to what, 06? The forks are very close to the same. Maybe they use a different spring now, which is like the 4-stroke spring, but you know, besides that, it's that KYB AOS, which Yamaha calls their triple S fork. So the frame's the same. The forks are basically the same. What else is the same? Well, the shock is exactly the same. The triple clamps are the same. The swing arm, linkage, foot pegs, and wheels are exactly the same. So with all that being said, you might ask, well, I need to know what's different, and I'll tell you that. The engine is completely brand new, guys. Nearly every functional part of the engine is new. Cylinder head, port shapes, port timing, piston pin, connecting rod, crankcase, flywheel, transmission, crankshaft, shift shaft, reed valve, and power valve, as well as the pipe and silencer. I believe this one's shorter, and this one's got an FMF shorty on it, which I'm gonna start up and let you guys listen to in another video. So the intake, obviously the plastics, the subframe, the seat base, the air filter cage are all new. The carburetor is a pretty exciting addition, because this is the Kian PWK 38 or PWK 38S or S38, something like that. So this is the carb that's been on the YZ250 since 2001, and it's got some cool stuff. It's a power jet carburetor, so it's linked with the CDI, and it'll provide extra fuel at a certain RPM range, which helps against detonation, gives it a little more power. Pretty cool. Also, we got new brakes. We got the updated brakes from the 4-strokes on the front and the rear. A new chain, a new sprocket, and that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, the power plant is all new, which is the biggest part for sure. I mean, let's face it, there was not that much wrong with the YZ125 in the first place, right? If there wasn't much wrong with the YZ125 in the first place, guys will argue that they didn't need to reinvent the wheel, and I will agree with that to an extent. But guys, it has been 16 years. Come on.